Hello everyone, what's happening? It's Richard Purnell here. How you all doing? I hope you're doing well. Yes, it's a late episode. Frickin' work is getting in the way of me getting these episodes out on time for you guys. I'm sorry. Someone just quit, and so everyone got bumped up a few hours, so I get to get more money, which is kind of nice. But it affects these shows and when they come out quite a bit, so I'll try my best the week after next week to try to get these videos out on Tuesday and Friday how I want them to be. You know, it should be a lot easier the following week when my hours die down back to like 15 hours a week. So yeah, no worries. Episodes are still going to be coming and you should be excited. I'm going to review about 4 comics, 4 amazing comics, but none of them are the top dollar, you know, title grabbing comic, if you will. No, actually, what I'm going to talk about at the end of the show, you know, the top billing thing, is actually going to be my thoughts on Villains Month. Oh my gosh, Villains Month. That's right, it is in fact the end of September, so Villains Month is over. It's finite, it's no more. And so I thought I'd show you some of the Villain Month books that I got, which is more than I planned, and just give you my, in general, take on the whole thing. Whether there was a point to it, whether it was enjoyable in any way, you know, just throw my 2 cents out there. That's going to be the big thing this week. But as usual, before I get to the top billing item, I do have some other stuff to talk about first, so let's do that. First comic up to bat is Guardians of the Galaxy number 6 by Brian Michael Bendis with art by Sarah Pichelli. So this issue continues the Angela story arc, you know, the Neil Gaiman character that was once a Spawn character, now as a Marvel character storyline. And things are getting pretty hectic, obviously, because of all the stuff going on with Infinity and Thanos and all the time travel craziness and all that stuff. And this comic is kind of continuing to show how all that is affecting the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, I'm not reading Infinity. I'm not reading any of those Infinity anythings right now. And so a lot of the Infinity tie-ins and stuff, it's kind of confusing to me because I don't really know what the hell's going on in all of the other parts of the Marvel Universe comics. And there are times I feel like Bendis is writing more for the Marvel reader who's reading everything as opposed to the Marvel reader who's only reading like 2 or 3 books from Marvel, which is me. But because of the awesome characters and the great action and the beautiful art by Sarah Pichelli and how well Brian Michael Bendis actually writes each of the characters, I'm still into the series. I might feel like at times he's giving more to the people who are reading everything from Marvel than the people who aren't, like me, but I'm still thoroughly enjoying it. The next book I'm going to review is probably my most anticipated book of this week, the book I've probably been waiting for since I first heard they were going to do it. Powerpuff Girls! Oh, written and drawn by Troy Little. Thought I'd throw that out there. That's right, the perfect little girls from Townsville, sugar, spice, everything nice, and all that awesome stuff is back in comic book form, and it is amazing. All in all, I absolutely loved this. This is definitely my pick of the week for best book. Powerpuff Girls is back, everybody. Next book I'm going to review is Saga. So guys and gals, I have to say Saga just continues to be one of the best, if not the best book on the shelves. Like, issue for issue, it has yet to deplete at all with me in any aspect of it. As each issue goes by, Brian K. Vaughan's story and his character work and everything just continues to intrigue and amaze me. And Fiona Staples has definitely become like, she's definitely like on my list of the best artists ever. And I know it's 14 issues in, but if you're not reading Saga, read it! Next up we have The Wake, number 4 of 10 by Scott Snyder with art by Sean Murphy. Alright, this is definitely like one of the best new books I'm reading right now. Like Sean Murphy, Scott Snyder, these two are like a dream team come true. I mean, Scott's weaving this incredible, like, exciting, ferocious, scary, and just awesome, you know, underwater science fiction horror story. And the visuals that Sean Murphy produces are spectacular. Like, Sean Murphy is, in fact, the best artist. And finally, the last grand mamma jamma, crazy awesome thing I'm going to be reviewing for you guys this week. The top dollar item, if you will. Here are my thoughts on DC's Villains Month. So I have to admit, I actually got a lot more comics in Villains Month than I thought I would. I got like 12. And another thing I have to admit, a lot of them are pretty good. So here are the Villain Month books that I got. Forever Evil, if you would count that, which I would. Riddler #1 with a 3D cover, if you can see it. Zod #1, not a 3D cover, if you can see it. Darkseid #1, 3D. Doomsday #1. Count Vertigo, which if it was 3D probably would have given me a headache. Penguin, Joker, 3D. Lobo, Black Adam, Ra's al Ghul and the League of Assassins, and Black Manta. Now, as I said, a good chunk of those books were actually pretty flippin' good. Especially the ones by Greg Pak, which was Zod, Darkseid, and Doomsday. I mean, he wrote some amazing Villain Month books, like, without a doubt. All that being said, none, I repeat, none of these Villain Month books were truthfully necessary. I mean, you could have skipped this entire month and been perfectly fine going into the next issue of whatever comic series you're reading. I mean, in all honesty, the only book that really felt necessary was probably Forever Evil. I mean, again, it's not technically a Villains Month book. I'd still kind of count it just because it's, it's all about villains and whatnot, and all the Villains Month books were heavily tied into this. But if anything, this is probably the only one that was worth reading. Also, another big complaint I have about this whole Villains Month thing is, DC, if you're going to go through with a gimmick or some sort of crazy thing to get more readers or celebrate or whatever the hell, just do it, alright? Don't promise 3D covers and then allocate the 3D covers and then allocate the allocations of the 3D covers so that nobody, unless you have like 50 to 100 bucks to spare on eBay, could actually get a 3D cover. So anyways, that's about it for this guy. In the comment section below, what are your thoughts on Villains Month? What books did you get? Which ones were your favorite? Which ones were your least favorite? Tell me, I want to know. Also, what other books did you guys get this week? And also, of those books, which one was your favorite? Again, for me, Powerpuff Girls, without a doubt, best book of the week that I read. But anyways, that's about it for this guy. Don't forget to like this video. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, directorscutradio.com, Tumblr, and Vine if you can. Also follow Carter on the Marvel Cinematic Universe YouTube channel. Links are all down below. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you like what you see and favorite the video because I like it when you do that. And I will see you guys next time, hopefully Tuesday or Wednesday next week with a brand new episode of comics. Bye!